It's 2025 and I made around $3,000 in one trade in 5 hours on my 100k FTMO funded account. So let's go to the dashboard and I will break down this trade for you guys. Guys, a quick break. I partnered up with Contact, giving away one prop firm account. Answer the giveaway question and good luck. Guys, really quick interruption. We found out that 70% of you guys are not subscribed. So if you want to support this channel and you are finding value here, click the subscribe button, share it with your friends. Thanks a lot. We appreciate the support. So right here we are at the FTMO dashboard. And as you guys can see, this is a normal funded account and I have reached around 2.6k, so 2.6% on this account. And I didn't trade that long. I traded actually only 4 days, and this one day is not a trading day. I just put in a 0.01 lot to start the trading cycle. So let's go into the statistics really quick. We are at 2.6k around. Average profit is off because I split my positions. I enter multiple positions, so this is not that accurate. But what is accurate is this: the profit factor is 2.8k, which is pretty good, and my win rate was also pretty high, was around 70%. The worst is like 60% up to 80%. And let's go into the matrix right here. This is the very first trade that I took. Here I was not really trading, I was on vacation, and this was also a bank holiday. I just put in a 0.01 lot on BTC to start the trading cycle. So this was my first actual trade that I took. On this day, market was really slow. I entered at 46 and I trade my stop at 40, and you guys can see price took me out, got into a little bit of slippage around 1 pip, and this was a scaling that I took, and yeah, was small profits, nothing too crazy. And this day as well, nothing too crazy. So I consider these trades as small wins or kind of like break-even trades. But what was interesting was once we came to this day here, I had one loss, and on this day it was really unlucky because it was a winning day for me actually, but I didn't manage to take that trade on this account. It was a really good gold sell, but I couldn't take it and I entered afterwards on this account, resulting in a loss. No problem, we come back on the next day, and this was the interesting day here, right here, 7th of February. I took one sell on gold, resulted in a loss, and quickly managed to adjust and got into buys later on, and my stop loss hit pretty quick. I mean, I entered this position and then I didn't check the charts. Then I got my alert that my stop loss hit. It was during London session. And now let's go to the charts so I can break that down for you guys. Just quickly, the trading days. One day I have made 2.2k, one day small loss, one day a little bit profits, and that's about it. No crazy drawdown whatsoever. So let's go down to trading view and let me break down that trade. So right here we are doing London session, and I was looking for the bull trap of this area. The reason why I was looking at that is because we had this 1 hour fair value gap down there, and I wanted to buy from there, and I was planning to sell into that area. So I took a sell right here, but I got stopped out really quick, around like in 10 to 11 minutes. So what I did afterwards is, once I got the bear trap confirmed here on the 15-minute time frame, I quickly adjusted and I took a buy after that around this area at the pullback, and I put my stop loss below this area, and from there on I just held that trade for the whole London session all the way till NY session. The reason was I was bullish anyways, but I was looking for that quick drop to the downside. We didn't get it, so I was like, okay, price is in a bullish momentum, then I'll just go with the price. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is to just show transparency, because many people would not show the loss maybe, but it's fine because it's just a small loss. It's a 0.5% loss, and that's what I always do. I risk very low on my funded accounts, but I try to aim big and I try to aim for good risk to reward. So yeah, around this area was my entry. Of course, this is trading view, so I don't have the exact entry, but around this area I got into the buys and I was just holding that position. We were doing some stuff outside, you know, I was even buying an iPhone on that day. We bought 4 iPhones for the family, and that's the beauty of trading, because while I was out buying the new phones, I actually managed to make the money back that I spent on the phones. I mean, it was not planned, of course, but that's the beauty of trading. And right here, this is really interesting, because at this point, what happened is we finally broke out of that range, because this was really a range where we were in right here. And then if you look at the 30-minute candles, the 30-minute was about to be a bearish manipulation candle, and I was ready to manage my trade, but it reversed and closed back above the range. So at that point, I put my stops at break even, traded at this area, So a little bit in profits, and I was just holding that trade at this point because I knew if we had that retest, this trade is really good to go. And now it gets actually really interesting. Why? Because during NY session, I managed to get into a scale in. So right here, NY open, we had NY open, and this was not enough for me. We had a whipsaw, but I wanted to see another tap to the 50 and then a good closure on the 5 minute. And that happened. So right here, we had it, and I did enter into another position right here. So a quick scale in, and yeah, at this point, this position is really deep in profits, and we just smashed the TPs. And yeah, I closed out majority of my trades around here. Then my runner got taken out, and that's where gold also reversed. But this was really just a beautiful trade. I held this trade for over 5 hours, and that's real trading, guys, because that's how my strategy works. Because I try to cut my losers short, but I try to squeeze out as much as I can from my winners. And that's what I would recommend to all of you guys. And from there on, gold just dropped. We had news, I think. From there on, it dropped. I called it a day already, and it reversed completely, then managed to recover. That was about it, guys. I mean, it was a really simple trade, but of course, you need confidence, you need experience to hold this trade. Because if you go back to the FTMO dashboard, you can see I held this trade for 5.5 hours, closed the first partials around after 5 hours, and then I managed to get in again. And yeah, if you risk low, because if you see, I didn't go very near to the daily loss. I was in 1% drawdown max, and that was because I had a $500 loss before, and then I got into a little bit drawdown. And yeah, but my max loss overall was $600. So that's about it, guys. Really simple trade. But one thing that I want to tell you guys is to lock in your profits, because what happened after this is actually pretty interesting, because I was in a win streak for the whole month of December, and also then later on I had a 90% win rate, called out also trades for the members with a 90% win rate, 19 trades, 2 losses, and then with January continued it. But what happened afterwards, I got into a losing streak. Nothing crazy, but I lost 3 to 4 trades in a row. And if I would have kept on trading this account, what would have resulted most likely is that I would have made way less and maybe even lost all of the profits. It can happen. So that should be your key takeaway, and that's something that you should learn from this video. Lock in your profits. Don't be greedy, and just take what the market is giving you, because with the prop firms, your edge is, once you go above the break-even point, you are losing your edge over the prop firms. Because when you're in drawdown or when you are at break-even stage and you haven't made profits yet, you have the edge over the prop firm. But once you are in profits, they have the edge, because that's actually your own money. So you're not risking the prop firm's money anymore. So that should be a lesson to all of you guys, because no matter how long your win streak is, you can get into losses pretty fast. It can happen because it is just statistics. Even if you have a 90% win rate out of 100 trades, you can lose 10 trades in a row. Even though the probability is pretty low, can it happen? Absolutely. It's just statistics at the end of the day. So that's about it, guys. Learn from that, and I hope you guys found value from this. So the giveaway question is the following: what is your key takeaway from this video, and are you going to apply it or not? Guys, I drop trading education like this on a daily basis in my free Discord community. So if you want to learn how I take trades like this and how members are passing challenges left and right, click the link below, join my free Discord, and I'll see you guys there. Take care.